You're watching Nevada Business Chronicles. Take a journey with us to see the innovative businesses that put Nevada on the business map. Connecting you with the businesses, events, and organizations that bring innovation and prosperity to the Nevada area, please welcome your host, Mitch Burney. There's nothing more delicious in this world than donuts, and today we're at the Little Donut with Julia and Sergey. Thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
What a delicious, fun time we're going to have. But let's start with a little history of the Little Donut. You have a background as an artisan donut maker.
Yeah, my background started back when I was about 12 years old. I started volunteering after school for a family friend in San Diego. There was a small business, donut shop. They made donuts, artisan donuts. Everything was bigger there. Nothing was small. Everything was fancy, big, and crazy. They had a crazy imagination with the donuts. And I just got excited about it, and I just wanted to kind of spread it around and have everyone try what I have learned in the past 8 years.
So you started apprenticing at 12, and by 15, you actually got hired on as staff.
I got hired at 15. I started as a cashier, and I worked all the way through high school. There was nights I would work till 4 in the morning, get 2 hours of sleep, go to school, do my homework, and go back to work. And I worked all the way up from cashier to froster to baker to a point where the manager there had the trust to have me run the whole shop.
Your mentor was an artisan donut maker. Won some awards.
Yeah, he actually was recognized as number 18th donut shop, best donut shop in United States by ABC News. And he just year after year kind of has the same passion like me, just improves year after year and just wants to bring the best quality product to everyone.
What's exciting about this is that quality is really unique, and we're going to talk about it a little bit because you have created something here that I've never experienced ever in my life. I mean, it's life-altering, and I'm going to say that, and I mean it. It was an out-of-body experience the first time that I bit into one of your donuts, and you're bringing that now to Northern Nevada, and how incredible that is for our community. But Julia, I want to hear a little bit about how you got involved with the Little Donut.
Well, it really began before we even met Sergey. Our daughter Emily was so enthusiastic about his donuts that we thought, well, we've got to try it. So she went ahead, brought a donut over. It was a fritter. It was the most amazing experience I have ever had. I have never had a fritter that delicious. And we went ahead and we met him, and he was the most polite, the kindest, the sweetest, the most soft-spoken, and yet talented guy that we had met. And he works very hard every day. So we thought, well, you know what? She knows that this is his calling, and just meeting him one time, we knew the same thing. And that's how Sam and I became involved with Sergey.
And so the Little Donut was born. But this is anything shy of little.
Yeah.
And I love the ambiance. Right from when you walk into the door, you have created the experience like I'm inside of the pink donut box. It's an exceptional experience from beginning to end. And if you don't mind, I'd like to take a look at some of the artisan donuts. Now, before we do, I want to ask a little bit about this donut experience that we're talking about. I mean, this is really, as you mentioned, something you've never tasted before. There's something to this outer shell that makes this crisp, flaky, but when you bite through it, you get a little crunch and texture even as you chew it. And then the inside of the donut is perfectly moist and not full of oils. It is absolutely unique to anything I've ever tasted. How do you create that?
Well, I can't tell you the secret, but there's only 2 people in the world that know how we do donuts here. And with that being said, we can't even fly in the same plane together. All kidding aside though, it did take my mentor over 35 years to do what he does. And it took me an additional 8 years working under him to just perfect everything from start to finish. It's not just making a mix, there's science behind it. Everything has to be perfect.
It is a donut experience.
It is.
People have to experience it for themselves,
Yeah.
and it's something special. So let's take a look at some of the donuts that you create here.
Yeah, sounds good.
Well, let's take a look at all the varieties of donuts we're looking at.
Well, here we have our selection of rays. You know, we start with our glaze right here. It goes to maple, to chocolate, to sugar. We have our zebra donuts, sprinkle, just what everyone's favorite really is.
What's the zebra? Is that chocolate and vanilla both?
Yeah, it's a chocolate and vanilla. In my opinion, it's actually a really, really great combination.
It looks delicious. Well, let's talk about your pastries.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. We make our pastries with cream cheese, blueberry cream cheese, chocolate, strawberry cream cheese, even just butter. You know, it's a really great breakfast.
You make croissants here.
Yeah.
And these croissants are created the same way as your donuts, with that really interesting outer shell. Yeah. It's unlike any other croissant in the world.
Correct, yeah. And it's just like every donut and all the croissants, there's a special little secret behind how everything is made.
It's that little thin, wafer thin, just you bite into it. It's a donut experience. There's no question about it. What's inside these chocolate donuts?
These are our Bavarian creams, custard filling, Boston creams. They're known as Bismarcks. We do them with chocolate. This one with chocolate. We do them with maple also.
Wow.
Yeah, we do them glazed, powdered sugar.
Well, let's take a look at the next tray here.
Here, if you take a look here, we have our chocolate cake, with toasted coconut, regular coconut, chocolate, chocolate with nuts, Oreo, and then Oreo.
Oh, yeah. There's gonna be a lot of people wanting those.
Yeah.
Those have got to be popular.
Exactly. Yeah.
I also see some regular glazed twist. These cinnamon rolls, cinnamon buns. What do you call them? Cinnamon donuts.
I call them cinnamon rolls, and
they're incredible. The best I've ever had. I think one of the things I need to talk to you about are the bear claws here. They're the size of a real bear's claw.
Yeah, we have our bear claw and we have our dino claw. It gets even bigger than that.
A dino claw.
Dino claw.
Makes sense because it's the little donut.
It's the little donut with the dino claw.
With a dino claw. And the Texas size 3 to 10 pound donut, both, right? We have to talk about these. These are fritters.
Yeah.
People have had fritters before, but nothing like these. Again, the shell on them, very special. But the flavors you make fritters in, people think of fritters, they think apple fritters.
Apple, yeah.
You have a variety of them.
I do. I make apple and cherry every day, but blueberry and peach gets mixed in there once in a while.
Seasonal changes. You almost have to come in every day and see what's our fritter of the day.
Yeah, it's just like we have a donut of the day. You have to come and check out what our fritter of the day is.
Wow, they're incredible. I see the Oreo again, but this is on a white cake.
Yeah, so a lot of our white cake and chocolate cake, we try to stay with the same flavor combination because
give you a choice.
Some people like the chocolate.
Some people like the white.
Exactly.
But you have a bunch of other things here that I find fascinating. What are these?
Those are blueberry frosted with actual blueberries inside. The frosting.
Fresh.
Yeah, fresh, yeah.
Blueberries.
Fresh blueberries.
Unbelievable. And this is interesting. What is that
Orange.
flavor? Orange.
Orange.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And so we have, this looks like a fritter cake donut.
It's actually our signature crumb cake. And we actually make our crumb especially with different types of cakes.
This is homemade crumb.
Yes, homemade by hand.
Crumb cake topping.
Yeah.
Out of what you make here too.
Yeah.
So the little crispy outer shell, this is a whole bunch of that.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of that, and then pretty much with a layer of glaze.
I see some maple with peanuts, some chocolate with peanuts, and some coconut. But what is this one? This one's special too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually, today is our donut of the day, and it's a blueberry cake. So the actual blueberries are inside a cake, and when you open it up, it's nice and purpley inside, and we put a little bit of cream cheese on top to really mix it up a little.
We have some more filled donuts over here. And what's inside of these? Do you have a maple?
That's our Bavarian cream maple.
Wow.
We do have a raspberry jelly. We do make a strawberry jelly, a blueberry, or a lemon.
Old-fashioned buttermilks with, plain chocolate maple, some bars.
Yeah.
This is special.
Yes.
It's not just a twist, it's a cinnamon twist.
Yes.
And it's out of this world. These have always been one of my personal favorites. I don't know how you make that little twist in the top, but These are French crullers?
Yeah, they're French crullers, and they are pretty much 99% egg. Yeah.
Very healthy.
Yeah, it's a great breakfast.
So what are we making now?
We're making our famous Texas-style donut. We're going to do a 10-pounder today.
A 10-pound donut?
Yeah.
Now people need to understand, this is actually a party donut?
It usually is party donut, birthday party, office party,
Instead
picnic.
of a dozen donuts, bring in a 10-pound donut or
Exactly.
a 3-pound donut?
Exactly.
So you could feed a whole office with one donut.
Pretty much.
What made you think this up?
I mean, honestly, I thought of birthdays, and everyone spends money on birthday cake, and this is more affordable. Plus, you get to be more decorative and get your own theme going.
And original.
Yeah, and original, yeah, and fluffy and
Delicious.
delicious, yeah.
With the same outer crust
Yeah.
as every other donut here at the Little
Yeah.
Donut. So tell me a little bit about yourself, Sergey.
Well, I was born in Russia and lived there for about 10 years, and then finally got adopted, moved here to the United States.
Sounds like you're living the American dream.
Well, it's more to me than that. It's spreading the happiness with donuts. Everyone loves donuts, and it brings happiness to everyone, and I want to spread it around the world.
You're going to make the whole world happy with these donuts.
Yeah.
And I mean that. You're talking about franchising around the country, around the world, the Little Donut. These are artisan donuts. They're special, and what a great opportunity to literally bring happiness worldwide. I don't want to interrupt your ordering.
It's okay.
Which one's your favorite?
All of them.
Of course. What are you getting today?
I am getting the 2 bear claws, the fritters, and the lemon filled,
What flavor fritters are your?
the cherries. All of their donuts here, all their pastries are huge. I've never seen anything like this. Whoever is in charge of this needs an award.
A genius.
Yes.
Genius. Absolute genius.
Yes.
You told me about your mom and a cinnamon roll.
My mom and I came in about a week ago, and their cinnamon rolls were like this big. And it took my mom all day to eat it. And she couldn't even have dinner that night because she was so full.
Who needs dinner when there's donuts
That's exactly
anyway,
it.
right?
Yes.
Well, I won't interrupt you any
No
longer.
problem.
Enjoy your experience.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Little Donut, which is anything but little when you look at that Texas-sized donut right there. Sergey, thank you so much for having us here today. What an incredible shop you have here. And really on behalf of our community, I want to thank you for bringing this artisan gourmet donut shop to Sparks.
Thank you for stopping by and featuring our donut experience.
Not just a donut, it's a
It's
donut
not, yeah,
experience. It
yeah.
really is the Little Donut, anything but little,
Yeah.
with a very, very nice young man working hard for our community to make quality products. And I just can't recommend it enough. Whatever you're doing right now, you need to get off your couch, shut off the TV. Come on down, 5272 Sparks Boulevard.
Yep.
They can find you on the internet,
Yeah.
thelittledonut.com,
Yeah.
or call you.
Yeah, 775-683-9001.
That's Sergey McGuire,
Okay.
The Little Donut.
Thank you.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much for having us.
Yeah.
For more information on this guest or to see this show in its entirety, visit nvbusinesschronicles.com. While you're there, you can watch all of our past shows on the Chronicles page and stay connected with us by following us on our social media. Now more from Nevada Business Chronicles.
If you're looking to expand your business network, if you own a business, if you want to know everybody in the community, then the place to be is the WIN breakfast meetings, the Western Industrial Nevada meetings monthly. And I'm here today with Jackie Hollerbach, the Executive Director, the incoming President-elect and Treasurer, Carrie Garcia. Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely. Pleasure to have you. Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about Western Industrial Nevada, where it's got its start, and what is it for? Who does it serve?
Fantastic. Well, really, it serves the whole business community here. So we had our start in 1968. We've been around. We're celebrating our 50th anniversary this year. So it's kind of amazing that an organization like this lasts so very long. So really, it was founded on this great principle of bringing community and business leaders together to promote business development here, to get to know each other, to build a stronger community, to build those relationships. The way that WIN has evolved is that we do a big breakfast meeting every month. We have 250 to 300 people coming to a breakfast. and for that networking, for that great sense of community. And then we give them a fantastic speaker. So we give them a keynote quality speaker that you'd find at any big conference, and they come for both of those things. So it's professional development, it's networking, it's bringing the community together in a common purpose every month, and it's tremendous.
Congratulations as the incoming president and treasurer for WIN.
Thank you.
What are your plans going forward for WIN?
Well, I think as president, it's really important to look out amongst our membership. Look, what is of value to them as a member? Also, always growing membership. I think Northern Nevada is really at a great time right now, lots of growth. We also need to reflect that in our membership.
What do members typically say about their experience with WIN?
You know, here where they're affectionately known as winners. So our members, and we have members that have been members for 20 years or more, and we have newer members, and what they keep coming back for is that community. They love being here, they love having a great speaker, some takeaways that they can take home every month, think about, apply to their business. So in fact, this morning we have a couple of members who are ready to talk about that, and we have one of our founding members from 1968 is here today.
Oh, let's talk to them.
All right.
You were one of the original founders of WIN, Western Industrial Nevada.
That's correct.
What did it look like back then, and what made you found it?
Well, we were trying to attract industry to Reno. That was our motivator.
How many original members did you have back then?
Probably no more than 20, 25.
And today, hundreds,
Oh, yeah.
thousands over the year attend these events.
Most of our early members were people who owned companies that were interested in developing more business.
Well, thank you for your contribution to our community. You've made a lot of success happen in Northern Nevada. How long have you been a WIN member, and what is your favorite part of the meetings?
Oh, wow. I think I've been in WIN for 14 years, maybe, something like that. I like the interaction with the people that are here, and I love the speakers. There's always somebody that comes in that gives me some amount of something that I haven't thought about, and I like that.
Today you have a special guest visiting
I do.
with us. That's another part of WIN, is the bringing guests and other people to these events. So who do you have with us today?
I'm really honored to have Captain Heilman with me. He's the commanding officer of the USS Nevada.
Thank you for your service. What would you say to somebody that's considering a business networking group about WIN?
I think WIN is a good one because it's a cross-section. You're not going to meet with people that are just doing what you do. This one is across the board. It's trying to make things better for our community.
How long have you been a WIN member, and what's your experience been?
Mitch, I've been here since 2000 as a WIN member. I was new to town, I didn't know anyone, so it provided an opportunity to meet a lot of people that are other business folks. I've developed clients here, and I've strengthened client relationships at WIN.
Has this made a difference in your business?
I think the big thing is when you're in the industry I'm in, financial and planning, that kind of thing, people like to know that you're an established individual, and the fact that they've seen me here for 17 or 18 years now, they know that it's a real deal. I've been in my position for 30 years.
What is your experience with WIN? How long have you been a member?
I've been a member a little over a year, and my experience has been great. It's been great for networking, meeting new people that own other businesses. It's actually helped my business and helped me meet a lot of new people.
What would you say to somebody that was considering joining WIN?
Oh, I would definitely say it's a great civic organization, and definitely do it because it's worth your time. You learn something, you meet new people, and it's an awesome place to be once a month.
How long have you been a member of WIN, and what's your experience been like?
It's been about 5 years, I think, and it's been a wonderful experience. I've had an opportunity to sponsor a couple of WIN meetings.
How has this impacted your business, and what's your favorite part about it?
I love the speakers, and I love the type of people it attracts. It attracts people who are at the top of their game and who are here to get better.
Movers and shakers.
Movers and shakers.
Like yourself.
Well, thank you.
What's your take on WIN?
WIN is a place to network with other professionals in the area, to make new connections, to continue building the relationships that you've already got. I mean, it's a powerhouse full of business leaders in our community. And as an added bonus, we get a great speaker and we get to learn something every month.
Today we have with us leadership coach and co-author of the best-selling book, What Exceptional Leaders Know. As a national business consultant for over 25 years, Tracy specializes in developing leaders, inspiring teamwork, and enhancing inter-office communications. Tracy is a graduate of the University of Oklahoma and also an accomplished athlete who played in Japan as a member of the U.S. national softball team. Please help me in welcoming Tracy Spears.
Thank you for not booing the University of Oklahoma. Huskers, right? I spoke at Notre Dame recently, and that didn't go so well, so I'm thinking of omitting that part. How many of you have ever met somebody, and the minute you meet them, you just know you're going to be friends? Raise your hand if you've ever had that happen, right? Okay. How about, have you ever met somebody, and the minute you meet them, you're like, yeah, probably not going to be friends? Yeah. Okay, right? I was going to say, who else married him, right? You married him anyway, right? Because that's exciting, isn't it? It's kind of fun in the beginning. It's fun when you have somebody that has a different perspective. It's fun until there's a little bit of stress, you know, in the situation. And so I want to talk about diversity and inclusion today. And when we think about diversity and inclusion in the workplace, I feel incredibly passionately about this. So here's your test. Irish people are usually... Now don't yell it out. You are not supposed to yell it out.
What a great meeting. What a great organization. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I know people are asking, how can I join?
Too easy. Come to our meetings last Friday of every month, or simply go to our website, winnevada.com.
Thank you again so much for having us.
Thank you.
For more information on this guest or to see this show in its entirety, visit nvbusinesschronicles.com. While you're there, you can watch all of our past shows on the Chronicles page and stay connected with us by following us on our social media. Now more from Nevada Business Chronicles.
Mitch and Tom here.
I'm Tom.
At the Tom and Mitch Show.
It's the Tom and Mitch Show.
At Carpenters Music World.
Carpenters Music World.
We're going to get to talk about Yamaha.
The Yamaha Clavinova digital piano.
Yamaha is a standard of the industry for centuries now.
For centuries. And today we're going to look at the Yamaha Clavinova, which is a digital piano, which is the #1 selling digital in our industry. And we will go start at the entry level, and I'll take you all the way up to the end.
Well, we have a whole line of them, but let's start with this one, the entry level model.
This is the entry level, the P115. It is the least expensive, it is the most portable, and it all they have 88 keys, weighted keys, like an acoustic piano. As we move up to the next one, first of all, shows you the weight of the keys. So when you're playing one of these Clavinovas, it's like playing an acoustic piano, except you don't have the strings and you don't have to tune it. As we move up through these different models, as you can see, they're getting a little larger and a little larger. Sound systems are getting bigger. So sound systems are getting bigger. So people who want bigger sound, louder sound, they're going to get that as they move up in the models.
Richer, fuller sound.
Richer, fuller sound.
Now these are interesting because I feel like I'm in the cockpit of an aircraft all
These
of a
are
sudden.
the CVP models. This is the 701, 705, 709. When you get into these, now you're getting into 800 sounds to 1200 sounds,
Wow.
16-track recording. It's like a whole recording studio. And you can also record audio. So if you want to sing, it would do that. You could take your MP3, put them in here, and they'll play all that music. It's incredible. As we move down on these, again, you're getting more sounds till you get to the flagship.
Well, let's take a look at this one.
This is the flagship of the Clavinova piano. This is a CVP 709. This is the top of the line. It's got 1,270 voices. It's got 16-track recording. You could hook it up to a TV or a giant monitor. You could sing through it. You have voice articulations in it. So let me just show you a little bit. As soon as you turn this instrument on, it defaults to a grand piano.
Beautiful, rich sound as
Now,
well.
say you wanted to play a flamenco guitar.
That's amazing.
So with this instrument, I have 1,200 sounds to actually play at my disposal. One of the biggest features of this instrument is that you really don't have to learn how to play. It will teach you. If I'm going to show you now Jurassic Park, when I push play, you're going to get Jurassic Park. Now the little red dot is traveling, but it's going to come up here and the little red light is on. Follow the lights.
I'm sensing, by watching you play Jurassic Park, that this is a really good piano to learn how to play on.
This piano has 600 different rhythm styles. So if you know just a few chords, you can take this piano and say you wanted to play a country shuffle blues. All you have to do is hit the chord and you can play. It will play the introduction, it will play the ending, it will play everything, and all you got to do is play simple chords. Now, if you really want to impress your friends and you don't even play, you can go over here, you can pick a rhythm, which you have 1,200 of them. You could pick introduction, synchro start, and all you have to do is hit one note. Play with one finger. And you end it.
For more information on this guest or to see this show in its entirety, visit nvbusinesschronicles.com. While you're there, you can watch all of our past shows on the Chronicles page and stay connected with us by following us on our social media. For information on becoming a guest on our show, contact us at info@nvbusinesschronicles.com.